Today on the Garagefathers, we're back with a new season, a new intro, and a new celebrity in the studio. Sort of.
All right, folks, the big swag from Monster Garage. Listen, in the heart of California, two hardcore enthusiasts have started a business like no other. These guys build, drive, and insure some of the baddest cars on the planet. Their list of clients range from the struggling college student to the rich and famous. They take the proceeds from their agency and dedicate it to the rescue, rehab, and rehoming of forgotten collector vehicles. Their office is a diner. Their shop is a showroom. They are the Garagefathers.
Welcome back, everybody. We are super excited today to have Jim in the studio with us with this sweet 51. Is it a 51?
51 Ford.
Yeah, 51 Ford truck. And it's beautiful. I love it. I've seen this truck driving around our hometown for years and years, always wondering who owned it. We finally got to meet Jim and never got to see the truck up close until today, though. So we're excited to have you here in the studio.
Hope it didn't disappoint.
Not at all. So Jim, where did it all begin with cars for you? Like, when did you first fall in love with cars?
All my older brothers were into hot rods and cars, and, you know, hanging around big brothers helped. I used to like to sketch out cars when I was a kid. One of the neighbors down the street had a 32.3 window. Nice. So I'd go over there on my Schwinn and really, you know, drool over this car. And still that's on my bucket list to own one, but, you know, who knows. But yeah, so just all started with that and building the little rope steering wheel dragsters out of a 2x6 in a box, you know, having one of the other kids push you around, you know. Yeah, that's kind of where it started, you know.
And one of your brothers was pretty deep into racing, right?
Street racing.
Street racing.
Yeah, he never went pro. He was pro street, I guess you could say, before that was a thing.
Nice.
Yeah. The guy had no fear of going fast, we'll just say that.
Yeah. Anything in particular you remember? Did you ever watch him race or anything like
Actually, pretty close up. A lot of times I was in the passenger seat, and there was such an age difference because he was the firstborn and I was the lastborn. Oh. So I'm number 9 out of 9 kids. Wow. He was number 1, so a lot of people thought he was my dad. But yeah, I sat in the passenger seat with him, looking over the dashboard, no seat belts, you know, and he'd get into a street race once in a while. And one time we were going along, this guy pulled up in a Chevelle and started gunning his motor. My brother gunned it back, and the guy says, "You want to run?" And yeah, let's go for it. And how much? My brother says $100, and he smokes the guy, and he collected his money. He's walking back. He goes, "It's a good thing I won because I didn't have $100." So just little things like that, you know, just as I recall growing up around cars and hot rods and being around older brothers and people who are still hot rodders today that I know, you know.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, how did it start with this truck? Were you looking for an F-1, or did you get the truck and then think, oh, I should do a Sanford and Son type deal?
No, it actually started, I had another build going, and it was going to be a little higher end, and I thought I just need to build something quick that I can run around and go to the swap meets and some of the local car shows. And I thought if I put this on the doors, it doesn't have to be pretty super straight and a mirror glass paint job or anything like that.
You're lazy like me, I like it.
Right? You still got to clean it, but you know, I didn't want to get into something that was that deep.
Sure.
So one time I was over at my buddy's house, and I was helping him work on his car, and we took a break, and there was a gardening trailer that rolled by with one of these beds on it. And I told my buddy, you know, I had this thing in my head for a few years. I said, I'd like to build a Sanford and Son truck. And he thought just the year. And I go, no, Sanford and Son on the doors. We'll put a little flattener in the paint. And I wanted it to be a low Sanford and Son truck. So low that we could barely get in this building today.
That's true. Right? It was a challenge, wasn't it?
But yeah, that was the idea. And the search was on, and we built this truck like in 3 months.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it was day and night working on it, because we had a goal. I had just left the Paso show when they used to have the West Coast show over there. And then I looked at the truck, and it was in Lemoore in the backyard, covered with bees and, rat poop, everything. So on my way back, I looked at the truck, made a deal with the guy who owned it, picked it up on Memorial Day Monday, and took it to my buddy's house, and we just started hammering on it because we wanted to get it to the Good Guys show in August. And this is like 18 years ago. So we thought if we can get it to Good Guys, everybody will know there's a Sanford and Son truck out there.
Sure.
So
yeah,
we thought we'd beat everybody to the punch. And that's before patina and all that thing came in, So
How long have you had the truck?
we did it about 18 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's been with me a long time.
It's held up very well over the years.
Yeah, better than me.
I'd love to take a closer look at it. Shall we take a deeper dive?
Absolutely.
All right. Show me this thing, Jim.
Okay.
You've got the white walls going.
Yeah, I had black walls. I don't know. I might go back to black walls. It's got the Coker white walls on it for now.
And these, are those aren't 51 caps, are they?
They were used on 51s, but they're not like original or anything. They're repops.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
There's a beauty ring on there to dress it up.
Yeah. And I love the color.
Yeah, we call it Sanford red.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, a little flattener in there, but it started out as porch red. And then we muddied it up a little bit.
Nice.
Tried to give a little flattener in there too.
And then how big of a challenge was it to recreate the sign?
It wasn't that bad. Actually, I froze it on my TV. This is before computers were where they are today. And just the hardest part was when I took a spray can to it the first time and shook it to get that kind of look. And I penciled it out around here so I can get it the same as the original. So I would freeze it on my TV at home and then try to figure out. And I made a pattern and just kind of went around here and then made a pattern for the lettering. Painted the lettering. Me and my cousin both painted the lettering, and then I distressed it with some steel wool to give it that wore out patina look, I guess.
Yeah, nice. Nice, yeah, looks great. And then still running the stock tank?
Yeah, still in there,
cool.
yeah.
What's wrong with that? Yeah. Can we open the door? Take
Absolutely.
a look inside?
Yeah.
So you got the big guy going with you, keeping you safe at all times.
Yeah, he's got that going on, little buddy Jesus thing, and thought it was kind of cool, keeping us safe on the road.
Yeah. And then looks like you're already set up to get some air conditioning.
Yeah, we're working on it slowly but surely, but we'll get there. Hopefully by summer.
Yeah. It's a beautiful register there. What's it from? For the vents.
Oh, okay. That's 64 Riviera.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't want to put something modern and kind of go with the truck. And the chrome's not the best, so it goes with the truck too.
It's perfect. I think that's why so many people love this truck like I do, is the details on this thing are just great. You nailed every aspect of it.
Yeah, and at the time I didn't know what I was doing, so hey, it worked out, I guess.
Nice, nice. And of course, like every good truck should, looks like you're hauling something right now, huh?
Right, yeah. Sometimes I am hauling real junk to a swap meet.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's my little Sanford wagon.
Yeah, nice. I love the era correct suitcases.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I love that it's still a truck and you use it as such.
Yeah, it's got its battle scars too from going different places and throwing stuff in the back, and you know, it's a truck.
Yeah.
You know, I try to take care of it, but you do get scratches and dings and hear that, especially inside the bed.
Well, they just add character because you know when you watch the opening of the series, you know you saw that truck had some battle scars too. Of course.
So it kind of works.
Yeah, it completes the look.
Yeah. When we were working on it, the tailgate had a big dent in it, and my brother came over, and I had him run it over with his truck.
Oh.
And it straightened it right out. So that's the kind of body work I do.
Perfect. It looks like you're tucking some major tire back here, huh?
A little bit bigger in the back.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it looks tough. Gives it a lot of attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the detail too. Speaking of details of the really nice bumpers, you know, kind of accentuating
Original bumper,
each
hard
end.
to find. Original bumpers are
No
hard
kidding,
to find,
huh?
rear ones
Wow.
especially.
And are those the original taillights?
No, those are just some repop ones. And
What are they from?
you know what? They're actually trailer lights, and then I put the rings off of a 34 Ford, I think.
Oh,
you
okay.
know, so just to give them an older look.
It's a nice little detail. That's one of the hardest parts on these trucks
Taillights.
because the original lights weren't that.
Yeah, they weren't that
attractive.
nice. Yeah. So.
And I love the plate. Is this your actual plate?
No, the axle's on the other side. That's just a plate that I've run since I built the truck for 18 years. And,
Oh, okay.
you know, the cops kind of just wave when they go by, thankfully.
Never had any trouble with it?
Never, you know. And so I keep the other plate with the current tags on the other side. That one says 1969 to 1970.
Nice.
Trying to get the era of the show.
Oh, is that when the show ran?
Yeah.
Did it start in '69 or?
I'm not really sure, but I happened to be at a car show and the guy was selling those old stickers, so I thought I'll throw those on my little plate to give it more realism.
Yeah. And Jim, looks like you did a good job of making this side look just like the other side, I imagine.
Yeah, that took a lot of thought. It just happened that way.
You had a little help from the
Same-
Ford Motor Company, though.
Same
right?
dents and dings, but you know,
Right.
it is what it is.
And then, of course, we've got little Fred.
That's little Fred back there, and my
Is he
little-
always riding along with you?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes. Usually he's at home on the mantle, but I brought him out today.
Yeah. Very cool. And then it looks like we're at my favorite part of these videos, which is the part where we get to quit talking about a car and go out and enjoy it.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for the ride in your sweet truck, Lamont, or Jim.
You big dummy.
Hey, it's been a great time, man. Too bad we couldn't find any good junking spots, I guess.
Oh, well. Hey, it was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Jim.
Really cool.
We'll see you around.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. And hey, look around. If you see anything you like, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel.